Hey guys, how's it going? It's Danconia here, and welcome back to the Overwatch World Cup Roundup 2019 Team Sweden preview. So, 2 teams down, just 8 to go. Coming in at 8 in the rankings are Team Sweden, who have a long history with the Overwatch World Cup. The Swedish team has come in 3rd place twice in the history of the Overwatch World Cup, in 2016 and 2017. But in 2018, things went wrong for Team Sweden as they failed to get past the Bangkok qualifying stage, finishing behind China, Australia and Denmark, their worst performance in World Cup history. This year there has been a big shake-up in the Sweden squad, with a lot of new players coming in and a lot of old heads making way for what essentially is a new era for Sweden. First of all, let's take a look at the organisation for Team Sweden this year. In fact, the organisation for Sweden this year is massive, probably one of the biggest or the biggest in the entire competition, certainly bigger than any of the teams that automatically qualified in the top 5 spots. Sweden's general manager is Liz Lynn. She is backed up by 3 assistant managers, Majda, Lirbos and Tylar. Their community lead is Snipsy, who leads us onto their coaching staff. Swoosh, you may remember from the Florida Mayhem in the inaugural season of the Overwatch League, has moved to a coaching role now, and most recently has been coaching at the Paris Eternal Academy and Team Giganti. He leads the coaching lineup as head coach and is supported by 3 assistant coaches, Gajojo, Simzet and Zekor. Now that we have the massive amount of staff out of the way, it's time to move into the players we will see for Team Sweden. As is normal for these videos, we will start off with the supports for Team Sweden. 2 supports will feature for Sweden this year: Outgo Chips Hyen and Luddy, who we saw last year, and in come Gustav and Epps. Epps has really been around the block in the Overwatch scene. He has just left Revival, which was the remains of a disbanded Florida Mayhem Academy team. Fun fact, him and the other supports at Revival have been replaced by Aspen and Fran, 2 very popular female streamers who were looking to go pro. Good luck to them, and great to see more women coming into the pro scene for Overwatch. Epps is joined by Gustav, who currently plays in European Contenders with Shoes Money Crew EU. He also had a spell at Young and Beautiful. The tank line is where I think Sweden really come to life. The 2 tank players for Sweden are very well known throughout the European Contenders scene, and have both just been picked up by the Washington Justice, and will feature in the 2020 season of the Overwatch League. It is, of course, Elivote and Lolshish. Fun fact, number 2 of this video, I have played against Lolshish. He smacked my backside in a game of deathmatch. Both Elivote and Lolshish played for Team Envy in American Contenders before joining the Washington Justice, but made their names at Angry Titans in European Contenders, where they dominated the scene before moving to America and Team Envy. These 2 are a fantastic tank and off-tank duo, and have great synergy. They will absolutely be the ones to watch when Team Sweden are in action. Now we move to the DPS for Team Sweden, and we have 3 DPS players adding a bit of flexibility to their damage line. The first player is Rat, who, honestly, I don't know anything about, so can't comment on. All I can say is, presumably, he's done very well in tryouts and has found a spot in the squad for the World Cup. As for the other 2, we have some information. The second DPS player is Erki, who is well known in the European Contender scene once again, and has spent his entire pro career at, yes, it's Angry Titans once again. He has a Contender's title in his locker and is extensively proven at the top of the Tier 2 scene. He will have some big boots to fill though, as veteran DPS player Tavik will not be returning for Team Sweden this year. The last player to look at is Snillo, who you may have heard of. He is a 2-way player for the Philadelphia Fusion and the Fusion University. He has been with the Fusion since 2017 and has vast experience at the top level of Overwatch, which will be invaluable considering this is the only thing that the star tank line of Sweden is missing: Overwatch League experience. Remember, they haven't played for Washington yet. In my opinion, Team Sweden are really one to keep an eye on during this World Cup. I would expect them to get past the online preliminaries. It would be a shock if they didn't, and they really could cause some surprises as they get further into the tournament. They have a really stable tank line, which I think is crucial for success in any team, and the DPS are quite capable of popping off on their day. My only reservations about this squad are the supports, who might find themselves a bit lacking compared to the rest of the team. But this is the time for them to step up and make a name for themselves. You never know. You pop off and you could be playing in the Overwatch League next season. But that is it for Team Sweden's preview before the World Cup. Next up, it will be the team ranked at number 7, And for that, we will be going down under and taking a look at Team Australia. And they are missing a very big name this year, so how might they fare? We shall find out. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a like, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next video. See you then.